Good morning, YouTube. This is the Prince of Melav coming to you once again from World of Warcraft and the main street of Brill. As you can see, it's Bloom again with a new companion who's a giant blue demon. I like to call him a blueberry, but his name is Jazgorg in this case. It's the day after Halloween and the Day of the Dead celebration is undergoing in World of Warcraft. It's a very, very minimalistic celebration in World of Warcraft. In fact, as you can probably see already, the Halloween decorations have been entirely removed from the city. There's no more pumpkins laying around, no jack-o'-lanterns, the bats seem to have even dismissed themselves from the whole affair, and the statue of our Dark Lady is no longer wearing her witch's hat. From what I understand, the event only takes place in the graveyards of the various factions, so you just need to hunt down the graveyard for your specific race or outside of your city, and you'll find the quest givers, if you could call them that. So we're off to the Undercity to check that out. I'll see you when I get there. Alright, so here we are at the entrance of the Undercity. Figured that I'd show off what was going on for the Day of the Dead. And let's say hi. There we go. This round I've actually got the UI loaded, which is what all this stuff around the screen is. It's a backpack. As you can notice, I've even got blown some new duds. These are mostly leveling gear. They're called heirlooms. Really, people with high level characters get them. Jazgorg is a void walker. He's a big, hulking demon critter, but he's going to get in the way. So let's trade him out for someone smaller, shall we? Alright, there we go. Cupmere. So let's wander in here and take a look at what's going on. You'll notice that instead of the burning, the wicker man, etc., we've got a row of candles. We've got lots of candles. We've got these two critters here. And I don't know if that's totally normal. There's always graves in here, but I don't know if there's always that sign there. Since the Day of the Dead, Dia de los Muertos, is primarily a Latino and Mexican celebration, we have undead characters wearing sombreros. And we have Chapman, who sells stuff for the Day of the Dead, and Katrina with a little bouquet of marigolds.
And you are...
From what I understand, there's even an achievement for dancing with Katrina on the Day of the Dead that turns you into a skeleton. However, being that I'm already a skeleton, I'm not sure what it'll do to me. Bing! And that's an achievement. That's what that is. Let's see here. Let's get a look at you, Bloom. It looks like she lets her hair down. Gets skeletal arms, and yeah, her face is pretty skeletal too. She doesn't dance half bad either. I kind of like the undead dance. There is one other thing that you can get, and that's you grab yourself a recipe, the Day of the Dead bread, and a marigold. Other components of the Day of the Dead celebration in the United States and other countries, for example, are to produce and craft items that are based on skeletons and honoring the dead and etc. So people have like skull masks that are very, that aren't that detailed. They're more cartoony, and there's a specific effect that you'll probably notice. And there's also little sugar skull candies that are made, and I often go out and buy one myself. Sometimes there's someone around Mill Avenue selling them.
Victory for Sylvanus.
Well, I just grabbed a recipe, and you need to learn it in the game, so boom. I already bought the components for it, and I'm gonna go ahead and make the item that's required. Oh, someone else showed up with a blueberry. Bread of the Dead will make one. It requires a ghostly cooking fire. Really? Oh, I'll bet that that's a ghostly cooking fire. Why, yes. Yes, it is. Alright. In that case, let's make our bread. The reason why we got the marigold is that... Did we get the marigold? No. Maybe I didn't have enough space in my inventory for the marigold, so let's chuck something. I don't need fur. So,
And you
let's not light ourselves on fire. Let's buy a marigold.
Beware.
There's a marigold. The reason why we get the marigold is that it has an effect on it that allows us to see ghosts, and there should be ghosts hanging around here. Where's my marigold? Woof! See? Ghosts. Woo! Those are normal Undercity ghosts. These are like celebration ghosts. Normal Undercity ghosts actually hang around. And there's a Forsaken Spirit hanging out here next to the grave with the interesting
What
sign.
now?
He gives you a quest, asks you for some bread to make some bread. I've already made it, so he says,
What
okay,
would
give
you
me the bread.
ask of death?
I give him the bread, and
Beware the
he gives me a tiny little pet. Called a Marionette, a spooky Marionette. Let me zoom in a little bit, see if I can't get a better look at him. He's a little skeleton guy with maracas wearing a sombrero. Oh, watch out, little demon guy. Don't step on him. He's tiny. And during the Day of the Dead celebration out here, there's also marionettes. And often the marionettes are little skeletal creatures, often wearing Mexican, very Mexican attire from the pantaloons, and often carrying maracas, and sometimes with sombreros. So as you can see, this is the, that's pretty much the extent of the Day of the Dead celebration in World of Warcraft. It only lasts about 48 hours, whereas it came today, it will be entirely gone tomorrow. So if you want your achievement, if you're playing the game, you're going to have to come get it now by coming and dancing with Katrina. And if you want your Marionette, you're going to have to go make some bread, grab a marigold, see your festive ghost, and get a talk at him. In the meantime, everyone else, bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. And to the rest of you, good night and good dreams. This has been the Prince of Melav. Have a lovely evening.